Hey guys, let's talk about last night's episode of Masters of Sex. And right off the top, I have to say it was a great episode. We picked up where we left off with Bill and Virginia doing the study, and they decided that they were going to start to go back to couples sex and to monitor how the body changes when two people are intimate with one another. Now, they decided that they were going to switch it up a little bit and have it not just be two people who have chemistry with each other, but to do it with people who don't have chemistry, or not necessarily don't have chemistry, but don't know who the other person is going to be, and to see how that changes the study. And it quickly went downhill, and the gentleman who they've used in the past, could not get it up. So it was kind of funny right off the top that he was having this issue, and he blamed it on the fact that he wasn't with his regular partner. But it turns out later on in the episode that even when he did it with his normal partner Jane, he still couldn't get it up. So that brought a new element to the study. Now the study quickly took a back seat this episode, because the other major storyline that was going on was Bill's wife, Libby. And we all know that she's pregnant, and this was something that they had been trying to do since the beginning of the series. And she's now in her second trimester, and she actually has a miscarriage. And it's heartbreaking to see, it's heartbreaking to watch. And Bill has to basically deliver his stillborn child. It's a horrible, sad scene, and it's brilliantly acted, but it's just devastating to watch. Now, one of the things that's been going on with Bill is he's been sleepwalking lately. And in this episode, he was sleepwalking, and he was packing a suitcase, and he was packing up all of Libby's clothes and all of the baby's clothes, almost like he was foreshadowing that he was going to lose this child. And right before they lost the baby, he had said to Libby he thought of a name for their daughter, for the baby, if it was going to be a girl, and he named her Catherine. So it was devastating to see that he came up with a name, and then equally devastating that he actually had to deliver his stillborn baby, and it was a girl. This was definitely a major part of the episode, and it was heartbreaking to watch. And at the end, there's a really good scene with Virginia and Bill in his office, and he's basically saying, I brought this on myself. I had this premonition. And it's a really sad scene because, he completely takes all the blame for this, and he's, bearing his soul to Virginia, and she's just telling him, you are a powerful person, but you're not this powerful. You could not have caused this. And it's a heartbreaking scene, and he tells her to close her eyes, and he just starts bawling his eyes out in front of her. And obviously this is going to bring the two of them closer together, because he feels he can bear his soul to her. Other stuff that was going on in the episode was about Virginia's kids, and her son is disappointed that his mom is so busy all the time and doesn't have any time to spend with him. And so Ethan basically steps up and says, Virginia, I'll help out on the weekend, and I'll come over and I'll throw the ball with your son, and I can be a positive role model in his life. And this, I think, is going to bring Virginia and Ethan closer together, even though she's already told him that she's not interested in him in that way. And we'll see where that goes, because now Ethan has started a relationship with Provost's daughter. Her name is Vivian, and he basically took her virginity without him knowing. And he was like, oh my God, basically she's going to be in love with me, and that's basically what's going on. So there were some lighter moments in this episode, but it was pretty sad. Once you have something like this happen, no matter what kind of small little humor you interject in the show, it's still going to be pretty somber. So it was a really good episode, and I'm pleased to see the direction that the show is going in. Hopefully you'll come back next week and watch my latest review. All right, guys, I'll see you later. Bye.